Eric here from Action Yugioh, and I'm here with Leland at Burger King. And what'd you do today, Leland?
I got second place at a locals with Ursarctic.
Bet. Let's see the deck profile.
Alright, so we run 3 Mega Tanus, 3 Mega Polar, and 3 Mega Billis. These are the big tuners, and during either player's turn you can tribute an Ursarctic monster, and if it's special summoned while you control an Ursarctic monster, they get different effects. This one's Book of Moon, this one's MST, and this one is DD Crow. The little ones are McTanus, McPolar, and McBillis. This one's McPolar searches for any Ursarctic monster. McTanus adds from grave to hand, and McBillis specials from your hand. So they all can be activated during either player's turn to disrupt your opponent. And then the little ones help you out by searching and recycling resources. I made 2 kaijus. These should be game steals, but it worked out for today. They're level 7 or higher, so you can tribute them to summon any of the Ursarctics, and you can kaiju any problem card. You have 3 normal summons in this deck, since you're special summoning all by tributing. So Crystal Girl adds a level 5 or higher water monster during the end phase to your hand. So if this was game steal, you'd add it. And then you can special summon it from the grave if you control one too. So Recursion. Barrier Statue makes your Synchro combo Nibiru proof, and they have to waste their turn to get rid of it by battling over it. And then we can special summon monsters a lot, and then we use normal summons, summon Vanity's Ruler, and this will steal you games. Draw cards, Upstart Goblin, Pot of Desires. We run 3 of everything, so it doesn't hurt you. Departure is really good. You discard any card and add 2 bears from your deck to your hand. And then instead of tributing from your hand to summon them during the turn, except it's sent, you can banish it instead. So it helps you keep cards in your hand and evens the playing field. Ursarctic Sliders special targets and special summons from the grave or banish any of the bears, so you can recycle more resources, and it's a quick play, so it's really helpful. Monster Reborn, it's like another slider, but you can use them both in the same turn. Big Dipper, so you get 7 counters when monsters are special summoned, 1 each summon, and then if you control an Ursarctic Synchro monster, you can target a monster they control and steal it. And then you can, instead of tributing from your hand, banish from your graveyard, much like a Ursarctic Departure. So it's really important, but you only need 1 because you can just make it with Polaris, the little level 1 Synchro. Called by the Grave, Broken, Dark Ruler No More, Breaks Boards, you only need 1 of them. If you see it, you see it, you don't, you don't. I think Cosmic Cyclone is really good as a quick play, but you have 3 of the MST Bear, so you don't need to run more than 1, in my opinion. This one is Ursarctic Quint Charge. You can pay 700 and either quick Synchro Summon by tributing 2 Ursarctics you control, or you can add 1 from your grave to your hand to just keep back resources, and you can do it all the time because it's continuous. And then Red Reboot because we want to end trap decks and just pop their stuff afterwards. So it's really neat. Extra deck, Super Poly targets. The main Synchro is the level 1, so you'll tribute the 2, special summon this one equal to the difference in their levels, and then activate Big Dipper from your deck. And then you can either add to your hand from your grave by tributing, or special summon it by tributing. Ursarctic Grand Chariot is for control matchups. If it's special summon, you can target 2 cards and destroy them. And then if they were to target any Ursarctic card you control, you can tribute a monster and negate the activation. So we run 3 of those. And then this is the main one you're going to be going into turn 1, is Ursarctic Septentrion. If your opponent special summons a monster, you can add an Ursarctic from your deck to your hand, and then it negates the effects of all monsters who doesn't have a level, so Links and Xyz. That's really important too. That's what you're going to be making first turn. And then Omega, because we run Gamma on the side. So the side deck's pretty straightforward, but smaller ratios because you need more cards, more bears. So Droll, Veiler, we max out on Driver, well, Gamma rather, and then Driver, so your search spells go through and it stops Droll.
Is Driver a brick in this deck? You can just tribute Driver to summon stuff, right?
It has to be level 7 or higher.
Oh,
so unfortunately you can't. Yeah. However, like, it's so minimum, you can just discard it to search 2 bears, or you can just, you know, it's kind of a brick, but if you see it, you discard it to search 2 bears. It doesn't really matter. MST, extra spell and trap removal, Harpies. super poly for fusion. Regeki stops floodgates, like anything that would stop you from special summoning. One strike, if you have to play second or first, it's just stopping really good stuff. And then goes in match because you're playing all water, so it doesn't hurt you at all, and it hurts them depending on the matchup.
Well, thank you very much for the shout out, or for the deck profile, Leland. Do you have any shout outs?
Yes, shout out to Action Yugioh and all the homies who go to Action Sports. Big fan. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Leland.
No problem.
Bye.